Hi guys, let's go for a test drive in this new Jetour dashing. We have the special privilege to come and test drive this car because they are previewing this car in Jetour KEPONG. Yeah? So if you are around KEPONG area, Jalan Ipoh, Sri Damansara, Selayang, Setapak, do drop by. So let me just tell you a bit about the car. We are on the highway. This car comes with a 1.5 turbocharged and a 4-cylinder engine, and this car has got 155 PS, 230 Newton meters of torque. So this car, let me just give it a good acceleration. I love the engine note. The very close to the BMW engine note. Okay, for those of you reminiscent of BMWs but already very afraid of the maintenance costs and the upkeep costs, buy this car lah, so that you can, at least when you accelerate, you can hear the engine note similar to the BMW engine. Yeah, so on the higher speed, this car is not too bad. Of course, the insulation is not double glazed as some other cars, but still very close to cars like the Proton X50, Toyota Corolla Cross, and the likes of all the 1.5 cars like Cherry Omoda 5 and so on and so forth. So this car comes challenging a very wide range of cars or wide range of SUV in this segment, starting from your X50, Subaru XV, Honda HR-V, Toyota Corolla Cross, your Jetour, J7, what else? Yeah, that's about all, most of the petrol engine lah. Yeah, we're talking about petrol engine. This is a 1.5. So mostly now are all trying to launch EVs and PHEVs. So it's a fresh, something fresh for this 2025, this new year. The design styling, you can see this part is like the Mercedes because the designer has transported himself to, the Mercedes designer transported himself to this company. Jetour is actually a sub-brand of Cherry, yeah, Cherry, just so you know. Even this screen is very reminiscent of the Mercedes A-Class screen, if you didn't notice. And the aircon vents, all the setting chrome, the start-stop button, a little bit of the finishes here and there. So this car comes quite nice with the lime green highlights. This is the signature. This car will come in two variants, the signature and prime. Prime is the lower spec, signature is the higher spec. So this is the signature. Signature comes with an additional sunroof, panoramic roof. It comes with additional safety features like rear cross traffic alert, lane change, and a few others. Okay, so I will detail those in the walk around video, but this is a test drive video. So going through uneven roads, humps, the suspension is very calm. This suspension is slightly harder than the HRVs, slightly harder than the Toyota, much harder than the Toyota Corolla Cross, your Proton X50, your Subaru XV. So it's very calm, and it gives you a bit more of that sporty taste. Okay, so if most of you who have driven sportier cars, you realize that the harder the suspension, the sharper the handling. Okay, going up and down, you get one rebound. Okay, very nice one, very firm rebound. Okay, acceleration, 1.5 engine is more than enough in city driving. I'm sorry, I'm just testing to show you that the niftiness of the car, very nice. The signature or the higher spec will come with this. Let me show you. Comes with the 360 camera. So you get the additional 360 camera. If you buy the lower spec, the Prime, you only get a reverse camera. So depends on what you want and how good a driver you are. If you are a so-so driver, better get the signature spec. If you are a very good driver, you don't need that. You want to save some cost, you can get the Prime. Price is not out yet. Launch date is supposed to be somewhere in April. Acceleration pickup for 1.5 engine, we take a look at the Subaru XV. This car has got better pickup. We take a look at the Corolla Cross 1.8. This car has got slightly or equivalent kind of pickup power. Yeah.
In 200 meters.
In terms of sound insulation, this car only loses to the Jetour J7 because the J7 has got double glaze windows. It loses a bit for me to the X70. When it comes to the X50, I think it's almost there, around there, and also around the Toyota Corolla Cross kind of noise
Turn
level.
right on Jalan Metro Perdana 6.
Okay, let me
Then
try.
turn left on Jalan Metro Perdana 7.
Steering is very light and easy. Okay, I love the engine note because give me the memory of a BMW engine
Turn
note.
left on Jalan Metro Perdana 7.
Okay, so where is this preview? Preview is at Jetour KEPONG. It's just next to HSBC KEPONG. You have to start looking for parking when you're around here. Parking is also a challenge. Okay, Toyota Harrier size about the same as to this car. I will give you the specs in my walk around because it's a new car, so I have to give you all the specs. Normally I don't, because everybody else will review the car will give you the specs.
Turn left on Jalan Metro Perdana 7.
Comfort wise, as to the seat, this bucket seat more comfortable than most China cars. Okay, most China cars. I would say the suspension is the hardest among most China cars that I've driven. Okay, so test driving this car at higher speed, above 70 kilometers per hour, you can hear the tire roar. Above 70.
You've arrived at your destination.
Oh, there's no parking here. Oh my. Okay, so this is HSBC. This is the showroom, but we got no parking. That is interesting. Handling wise, the steering feel, I won't say the steering is numb, but the steering is just like any other Japanese or Chinese cars lah. They are not as sharp as the BMWs, and you cannot expect that because this is a SUV. Yeah. So now I have to look for parking for this car. So visibility wise, as a driver, visibility wise is very nice, and because the edges of the car is actually concave up, just like the old CRV that we have, so it's very easy to estimate where your borders are or where the perimeter of your car is. So when it comes to parking for the front, is much easier compared to if you're driving a, let's say, a much bigger car like a Haval H6. It's very hard to predict where is my perimeter because that car is just flat, so I can't really see. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for our short test drive. I would say this car, in terms of suspension, is going to be a surprise lah for you guys, versus the Jetour J7 versus the Chery Omoda. Chery Omoda has got very soft suspension versus the old HRV. The whole old HRV is also very soft. So this car much harder, gives you a more firm ride, but I would say in city driving, when you have all these small potholes, it's actually a plus. It's actually a plus. You don't get that roly-poly, everybody dance with me kind of, yeah, finally I get to park the car. Yeah, everybody dance with me kind of feeling. Yeah, alright. So we, oh yo, dangerous boy. Am I going to park the car here? I have no idea, but let me just let them manage. So check out the reverse camera. Very, very clear. So I can see the edges of my car very easily, very clearly. You can see here, the hydrant is there. So I would say this is a easy to drive car, right? You get all the modern technology, 10.25 inch, 10.25 inch, and I will do a very detailed walk around video after this. So check out the walk around video. I'm doing the test drive ad hoc because they have not put in the car into the showroom, so I get a privilege to do. So thank you very much for watching. See you again maybe next time when the car is after the launching. I'll do a proper test drive. So just let you know, just to let you know, for those of you who are maybe trying to be the first or the early buyers of this car, handling wise is just like your other China SUVs, except the most important point, the suspension is much harder, so giving you a more firm ride, especially when you go through all the humps and bumps. You will not get that old Japanese car soft roly-poly, yeah, you dance with me, I dance with you kind of feeling. This is just firm. A rebound on the hump is just once, so, and that's it. So if you like that kind of driving dynamics, then this car is for you lah. The other one is the engine roar that I like. What I don't like about this car, nothing yet. I'm still looking around the car. I think one of the other thing is a lot of buttons are not available. So what you get here is actually just the radio buttons. Here you get all your hands-free, your ACC. You don't have ACC here. You got cruise control. You got cruise control here. So this car doesn't come with ACC. Please don't be mistaken. And yeah, that's about it lah. I have nothing that I don't like yet. Let me turn on the radio for you.
Edisi Raya Snackku, musim perayaan meriah bersama Black Family Mimi Tam Tam. Edisi Raya Snackku.
Okay.
Kehidupan anda.
Not too bad. If I'm not mistaken, it comes with 4 Sony speakers. Yeah, but I don't see the Sony badging, so I may be wrong. Please forgive me, because I have yet to speak to all the people yet. I've just gotten the keys and took off with the car. Okay, so see you again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.